that because you have to start small. That's the point. You've got to start with a minimum viable product. So an example is given by one of the books that I read about the need to quickly learn. And I hope we can get feedback as well from some of the viewers. Father and son, they have 100 envelopes, 100 stamps, 100 letters. The father decides, let's ensure that I put the letter in an envelope and a stamp on an envelope. And the son says, no, why don't we put stamps first on all the envelopes? And then we put letters and the like. Who is correct? Give us your feedback. But let me tell you the answer. In lean startups, it means finish each job first, which means one envelope complete at a time. You put a letter, a stamp in its envelope because you don't want to wait until the 100th envelope for you to discover your mistake. But because it will mean you are taking twice the time. Concept ya lean startup inoreva kuti kurumidza kudzidza. Saka zoreva kuti even ukaita chimba 1, gadzira chimba chacho. Uona kuti vanhu vakuya here, wadini zvaita wadzidza ipapo, go to the next, go to the next, go to the next. It's dangerous to say I will build 100 houses. When I've got 100 houses, ndichaona kuti vanhu vachada kuuya here. Ko ukaona kuti ko waita pa 100 house vanhu havadi kuuya. The most important thing that you need is feedback from the market based on this minimum viable product that you have. And then you build from there. Not to invest so much money and then after investing so much money you go to the market. Ko kana zvisina kushanda, unoita say you collapse. Saka learn is the key, is learning quickly and growing as you learn. Again, lean startup demands that you start with customers around you, customers that understand you, customers that are likely to forgive a lot of mistakes, customers that are likely to relate to your journey. That's the beauty about the lean startup. If you, for instance, at Palawani, our first level of customers are our friends, our families. We use Safari units. And we contracted one company, and one of the Safari units was not done very well. And they went in there, and it was leaking. There was rain overnight. But because it was someone who understood me, they could call me and said, oh, by the way, I can see your vision, but there's something here. And I could repair that. The danger of starting with your high-level customers on level 1 of the business is these ones don't care about the mistakes that you make on as you start. Yet we know that every business will make mistakes as it starts. So you also need to be careful, by the way, about the kind of customers you want to start with. When you have gotten feedback from the first level of customers and they've helped you refine your product, you now go to the second level of customers. These ones don't care. These ones don't care. In our case, they don't care your road is not good. They don't care your rooms don't have best offerings of DSTV. They are just coming because they believe you give me the same offering as I'll get into Mauritius. These are international tourists. You cannot use your international market as your first level of customers to learn, because these ones don't care. But be careful. That's why it is important to have a minimum viable product, test it on the market, get the feedback, respond. And then when you get to that response outside your immediate, then you say, I am now scaling my business to the next level. Do you understand it? So it is important as you are starting your business that you also are clear about the first level of customer that you're dealing with and the feedback that you get from that customer, so that when you scale your business and take it to the different level, you don't have the same problems as you'd have if you had not tested your market. That's also the risk of just building all at once and then launching big at once, and then getting all these customers who are also critical, and they forget that every business has a learning curve. Because as a startup, you need someone who will appreciate your learning curve, because every business, Uber, Facebook, McDonald's, Econet, Net1, whatever business you can talk about, Sakunda, every business goes through a few paces of learning. You never mind what you think, how good you think you are. You will invariably make a few mistakes. So build them in your project.